maybe you were talking about Cardoso. In which case I would point out the ridiculous age of Felipe for his accomplishments. Waste no time. Pulls right to guard, looking for this Berimbolo. And someone this size and strength should not be able to invert that effortlessly. I think should make some rule about that. Moves all the way over to the far side. Hip down, and he might look to come up on this. Nope, goes
right into single leg X.
Yep, he's got that leg over, and he's trapped the arm as well. Lets the arm go. Cardoso grip fighting.
Pena with that leg real high up there.
Yeah, real high up. Interesting. He's nearly in knee reap territory. He pushes his hips off to the far side. That's a really good sweep.
Comes all the way up. Comes up to a front headlock.
Yeah, but Cardoso, good scramble.
Yeah, he defends nicely there.
For a second there, I thought Felipe was going to try to get the guillotine and just fall back to guard. Looked like that's the way his hip motion was indicating, but just don't see that a ton in the gi.
Yeah.
And the winner advancing to the semifinal, representing GFT, Patrick Cardoso.
Oh, nice. Ankle pick.
Yeah, it was.
Pulls right into a single leg.
He's real deep on the leg here.
Yes, I like this counter, though. This is this Kimura counter.
Yep.
And he can just sit his butt down.
Oh, and
or just roll your opponent over and use that for the Kimura trap.
Yeah.
Take the back.
It's a beautiful example of how you can use the Kimura to get onto the back. You can use it for all kinds of stuff from there, but
good defense of the hooks by Cardoso. Really.
Take some notes at home. That's a beautiful sequence from both competitors.
Yeah. Surprised Felipe able, well, I guess I'm not surprised. I've trained with Felipe before, and he is just, it's not like rolling with a normal human. He's extremely strong, very fast, and he can just do things like that, like use that Kimura trap to where you'd normally just sit back to prevent the single leg and just flip your opponent, no matter how big or strong they are, off to the far side. That is, it's just not something you see all the time. But Cardoso just really went all in on preventing the hooks. Able to get back and get on top, too.
Pena was maybe looking for an omoplata there.
The adult male black belt heavyweight.
Underhook spins all the way under. If he can grab this far leg, he might look to take the back. Yeah, he's going to sit up. And I think Cardoso's looking for a knee bar to counter.
Yeah, but he's too shallow on it.
Yeah, but he could pull into 50-50 at the very least, but he's got to really commit to that. Because if not, he's going to get his back taken.
He's going to end up in 50-50 here, I think.
Now he's got this leg actually in not a good position for Felipe. He might be able to try to force the knee bar. At the very least, he'll get the 50-50 now. But I think he wants to square up and just go for broke on the knee bar. Might not be a bad idea.
Weird spot to reset them in just because they are kind of transitionary.
Yeah.
I think both of them were still trying to figure out how they wanted to like kind of solve the riddle of that position. Yeah, you're right. It looks like he's going all in on this knee bar now as he's trying to rotate over to it.
And I like what he's doing. He's grabbing that far leg.
Yeah, it's a little bit of leverage for him.
The only problem is now that Felipe's got that left arm in, he's got that Keenan Cornelius style knee bar counter where you put your hand on your shin and you stiff arm, which can definitely save your knee in that position. But he's also opened up the legs, so he might be able to just get out of the 50-50. So not as good of an attacking position anymore, unless Cardoso could maybe turn it into a triangle, which is tough to do. especially against someone like Felipe Pena.
Over on mat number 1 right now, or mat number 2, excuse me, we have Nicholas Maragale has just passed the guard of Lucas Leite.
We might see a little bit of a tornado guard. Cardoso, now he's in a good position. If he keeps a hold of that far leg, and he can try the Herbert Santos style toe hold on the far leg to alleviate that. Felipe will have to turn into the knee bar. Damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Pena choosing to stand up here in the 50-50.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he lets go of that far leg.
And Pena untangles himself, comes out side control. But Cardoso does a great job in these scrambles. He is so hard to hold down. He's got that very good wrestler twist where as soon as he feels his shoulder square to the mat, he can flip and he's immediately back up to his knees.
I mean, I would think anyone, even near Felipe's weight class, is not going to be as fast as Felipe. He is so absurdly fast for his size. Felipe pulls guard now. I think he gets all the way to close guard, but I think the knee is in between. Yeah, Cardoso, so he's going to save himself there. Great early counter. Felipe with the foot on the neck.
Pena looks like he might be taking a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, a little bit of a breather. He's not even being active with his legs. Still holding on to the grips, but I mean, he could potentially get his legs sandwiched together and allow for the pass.
Now he's looking back for a lasso. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left to go.
Yeah, this is interesting. He's got that lasso through on the far side. Cardoso making a quick maneuver, trying to get around the legs. Finds himself still stuck in the closed guard. Knee through.
For those that are hearing the crowd in the background, Nicholas Maragale just submitted Lucas Leite on the other side of the men's heavyweight bracket over on mat number 2. We hope you'll keep it tuned here to mat number 1 with the good commentary. And Felipe Pena currently with a 3-advantage lead over Renato Cardoso of Alliance.
Advancing to the semifinal, representing Alliance, Nicholas Maragale.
Cardoso is really impressing me with his scrambles and just
very fundamentally sound in a lot of respects here with the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, stopping Felipe and nearly with speed too, which is just something that I wouldn't think anyone could do.
I remember watching Cardoso last year and being very, very impressed. I couldn't remember which match I saw him in, but I just remember last year he impressed me with just how, like you said, how quick he is and how fundamentally sound his jiu-jitsu is.
Yeah, but Felipe, it seems like he just makes world-class athletes look bad all the time. People that you think that there's no way this is going to be a hotly contested match, it's going to be close, we're going to have a good back and forth, and Felipe just goes right through him. Happens a lot.
And
but
I think
Cardoso is looking really good.
And I think what you're seeing here is Cardoso is a bad style matchup for Pena. Even though Pena is dominant and he's winning this match, certain styles can clash with your own. And I think Cardoso has a style that matches up really well against Pena's.
Yeah, and these are two guys that expect to win too.
Yeah.
You can tell. Oh, look at that!
Nice guard pull.
Trying for the sacrifice throw right away. Pushing Felipe off to the side. He might come up on this.
He does.
Yeah, he converts that to points. Excellent, Felipe, right away.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. He really wants it. They
both
really
he's into a knee bar.
Going on this knee bar. This might be deep.
Very
I think
tight knee bar.
The knee is definitely in there, but the hand's in there too. It might be a saving grace. You can see Cardoso's hand.
Yep.
He might be able to stop the pressure, and he does.
Awfully close. An advantage awarded to Pena. Cardoso now thinking about a knee bar of his own.
I know. He's looked nearly like he's going for a heel hook.
Yeah, it did. It really did. I think he was trying to fish the ankle out.
Yeah.
Pena gets those points back. You saw you saw what Pena can do. He almost had that, we talked about it earlier, that Buchecha moment where he all of a sudden, with his back up against the wall, was able to kind of
he turns
pull
it
the
on
greatness out of
and-
himself and get those points back. But nonetheless, Cardoso proving here to be, I mean, just a worthy competitor.
And look at Felipe, because Cardoso's in a very good position from the bottom. But if Felipe is able to pull this elbow up towards
Yeah,
his
he's
knee.
thinking about maybe an omoplata or monoplata.
Yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't get that, it might force Cardoso to let go of the grip, and then all of a sudden this good position that Cardoso's in is no longer that good or controlling. He can't keep Felipe's left leg in there. And he's, I mean, they're fighting for that grip, but yeah, he gets him to let go. And this is actually not a great position for Cardoso. And yes, because Felipe's going to turn this into what I call like the mock leg drag. He can put his weight there. One of the only options that's decent for Cardoso here is going for this knee bar. And that can be tough when somebody's big and heavy and is good with leg drags. But he's working it out though.
Pena keeping his leg locks here, trying
Nice
to hang on to the lead here with just over 15 seconds left to go. Pena working diligently to stay on top. I don't know that he's going to give Cardoso the opportunity to score here, and I believe Pena is going to hang on.
Cardoso trying for the finish at the end, which is probably about his only real option with the way the time was.
And it looks like Pena is going to move on to the next round of the men's heavyweight division.
Pena is very happy about that one.